Peace and love, everyone. All praise to the Creator, nobody else. So, have myself a seat. Here we go. So I want to discuss that a little boy in Texas. He was a young boy. He's a big young boy, but still a little boy, only 16 or 17 years old. And the cops arrested him for, it's called what is, being black or walking home from work at night. That young boy worked extra late for his boss. They had called, a lot of sick calls came in. So, worked at the grocery store. He even helped close the store. He was what they say one of the last ones to leave. That when you one of the last ones to leave, that means you had helped close the store. So, and he was walking home. It doesn't matter. He had a T-shirt on, and he was clothed. He just didn't have a coat on. And he has freezing temperature. Some folks didn't have no heat, but apparently his home had heat. All right. Now, somebody called and said he was stumbling. Now, only good thing about that is that somebody was worried about him. People, because I know it wasn't a black person that called the cops that he was stumbling. Most black folks, as y'all call us, would have came outside and said something to the boy from a distance, and if he replied that he was okay, left his ass alone. Some would have said nothing, assumed that he was okay. So it had to be outside nation to call them cops. Outside nations, you are not helping the cause by calling the cops, even if you are concerned. You can address him from long distance. If he says it's okay, leave him alone. Or assume that he's okay and leave him alone. Cops, there was no reason for you to arrest that boy. I know the charges dropped, but he still has an arrest record. And so you have put a tarnish on that young brother's record, all because you just wanted to mess with a young black boy. Because he was big, you always go after the young. That's your MO. That's going to stop soon. For all the good cops out there, if you do see anybody stumbling on the street, don't matter if they black or white, and it's in the snow, but if you are really concerned, just ask them if they okay. If they say okay, leave them alone. If you feel that they're not okay, then ask the person, do you mind if we follow you? We just want to make sure you're home. We want to escort you home due to the call that came in. Somebody called. They was worried about you. We'll stay distance back. We don't want to do anything to you. We're not like some of these cops that you are worried about. We do not want to hurt you. We just want to make sure you get home. Most people reply, that's fine, okay. Or you'd actually do that, okay. Now you are serving them some justice. Now, when you get in your car and you ought to stay in your car or stay further back. Let that person get home and then drive about your business. People don't have to answer you where they live or anything like that. They ain't really got to talk to the cops at all, to be honest with you. And cops, you should know that. You need to have probable cause, which you did not. You know you was wrong. Those cops should be fired immediately and thrown in jail for at least 10 years. If people had hold be accountable to the law, they should be held accountable to a law 20 times over. So they will not violate that law and justice will be served. But instead, y'all are tough on people's communities, but you smack the cops on the hand when they do stuff wrong. And some of these cops are dead wrong all the time. And those cops should be fired before they do anything wrong, but yet you keep them. If you see a bad apple, don't hire it. If you have hired a bad apple and you see it's a bad apple before he actually does something wrong, then fire it. Don't tell me that you can't, because jobs find corny excuses to fire people all the time. Now tell me I'm wrong. All praise to the Creator and nobody else. And another thing, to you police and anybody else out there who still want to pick on the chosen people, as y'all call us, we're just the children of the Creator. You already know your time is up. If you want to try to save yourself, the best thing you can do is admit to who we are. Stop the BS. Don't go along with picking on people because of their color. Remember, the book says that if you look out for us, they use the B word. I'm not use it because that means to splash blood on you. So they use the B word. We don't use that. But the book says that if you are kind and do nice things for us and admit to who we are, you will be taken care of by the Creator. See? And since y'all have seen mostly forget that and y'all don't change soon, you see them spaceships more and more every day. You know what it is. Judgment's coming. You might want to think about that.